management seat is not everyone's cup of tea. And despite of reservations, if you want to get into a primary institution, in scoring a good rank is the only option that you have. But I must tell you, let's say for example, where am I bringing this point to is basically plastic takes 500 years to decompose in soil, and everyone throw it, we throw it, it's common. Okay, without preparation, giving MSET exam is common, and without reading the question, just randomly putting answers like counting inky pinky ponky is common. Scoring 20 to 40K rank in competitive exams is common. Getting disqualified sometimes is also common. Now you are following the same commonality, the same common mindset, which is actually leaving you as a common man. A best company actually take best students from the best colleges, and the best colleges actually pick students through their entrance exams or based on your rank. Now the reality check is, if you crack some entrance exam, only then you will have good life, because a good college, a good profile, and good profile, a good company, a good salary, we all know that. But even though students knowing their financial background, knowing the circumstances, why still you people are not ready to take responsibility for yourself? That's my question to all the students who are still thinking it's common to not to get qualified in entrance exams. Now entrance exams are like a big task, because hours and hours of practice, sitting for long hours of time, and then you have to solve the previous year's question papers, practicing repetitive questions. It's such a big deal, and our colleges have actually injected into our minds that OMG, it's a big task. No, it's not. They injected us that, oh, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Oh, it's something that you have to work really hard for. Oh, it's something that you have to really sit for a longer period of time. This is how they have injected, but it's sometimes also about the smart work. Let me tell you, when I given my CPJ back 6 years back, my rank was 749, which was a good rank to get a seat, a seat, to get seat in a good college, top colleges. And I really got a good college in Hyderabad. So here, so now the point is here, I didn't work for hours and hours. In fact, I from my sixth semester, I started preparing my own notes. So that made me feel a little diluted when I sat in front of the bulky portion that I have to prepare for. I just felt like I know this because I've already prepared my own notes. Your brain is super machine. It can remember if you think you can remember. So just have to give some time. And if you watch this video, don't underestimate the time that you're giving for any particular task. After practicing this 25 minutes every single day, my only feeling was, even being genius can be practiced. Now the problem is, even though we know smart works and hard work also works, but in combination of hard work and smart work is something brilliant. But we know what we have to do. The problem comes here, what's actually stopping us is not this kind of marketing gimmick that it is such a big task, it's not everyone's cup of tea, or our own laziness that, oh my god, I can't sit for hours to crack one competitive exam. But it's also our schools and colleges, because they teach us what to study, not how to study. Teaching methodology itself mean that training students mindset to study, and that itself is missing in our schools and colleges. And if you're a creative person like me, you will definitely get bored by the methodology of schools and colleges. The same short answers, long answers, same kind of notes, the years and years, same kind of notes. I used to read my brother's notes, and the teacher used to give the same notes for all kind of classes. So it's the same thing, the same question paper, same kind of repetitive questions, same kind of important questions. Choose the correct answers, fill in the blanks. You just feel bored. You don't feel any creativity. We are lacking that creativity in the teaching methodology. Now I totally understand. Good study techniques, creativity, or just trying to make it interesting for yourself, it's your responsibility, because your school and college is not taking that responsibility for yourself. Now you don't want to step back just thinking that, oh, it's not my thing. It's your thing if you make it creative for yourself. So here, If you're thinking to uplift your career with good study techniques and then interview skills, communication, your quality study time, improving your quality study time, then you're at the right place. Don't forget to subscribe. In my next video, I'm going to come up with very good creative study techniques that can actually help you to gain little interest to study every single day. Okay, students, now listen very carefully. In India, approximately 2.1% of workforce holds PhD. According to the reports of AISHE, which means All India Survey of Higher Education, says that there is a significant rise in PhD candidates or research candidates. But listen, according to the article of Economic Times of India, 90% of Indian students go to schools and colleges which have very little or no research at all. And research is very far term according to me. We lack creativity. System has made students feel studies like a daily mundane task. Come home, do your homework, and just mug up the tables or mug up some other kind of scientific terms and throw your books out or go for play. So this is not how we have to study if we really need research candidates. What about the quality? What am I actually trying to tell here? If your college or school is not able to provide that, it takes really long time to change the whole entire system. So this is how the educational chain or system in India is like. If you really don't want to get stuck into this system, then invest yourselves into creative tasks. Like how I did. See, I have so many certificates. I love doing different tasks. I used to go to colleges, give seminars in different colleges, not only within my college. So I used to invest myself like this and encourage me by myself. So I used to write reports. I used to submit that pre seminar reports. I used to submit it to my co-lecturer. I mean, sorry, not co-lecturer, to my lecturers, my faculty. I used to do all these things to show like a prototype, like how is this? This is what I am going to give seminar on. And that interest used to make them feel like, oh, this girl has literally good interest, so let's give her a good push. And they used to give me very good inputs on how I have to work. So you have to invest yourself. You have to step all by yourself forward to grow yourself. Because let's accept the situation, only then the growth happens. Now here is your homework. Go and study about the great resignation period. You have your phones in your hands, right? Go just type it in the Google and it itself will give you the answer. And also research about the future of IT sector in India in upcoming 10 years. That's your homework today. So made in India from make in India and developing to developed. Now, why am I actually mentioning this phrase is because, from 2020 to 2024, 70,000 startups have been raised in India. And with the help of government programs, that too, because they really want to showcase India as a global startup hub, which is a great thing. But these all things can be implemented only, which have been implemented, but still in the upcoming future generation are losing their interest on studies. So if we have to do this, keep this up, then we should actually do this with practical knowledge and the training to implement your knowledge properly, teaching that implementation techniques by using your knowledge, not just by mere theory exams. And it's time that we make our education a creative institution which come up with strategies that can give us a strong skill set, not just mere strong mark sheet. And if your college or school cannot provide that strong skill set for you, don't stop there. Keep the power within you and find the place where you can find this strong skill set. So if you really like this video, share it. Stay energetic and stay focused. This is Nirupa signing off.